See, all our followers will get a notification like that for Facebook. Because all the groups I follow, I get a notification when they're live.
Oh. Hey guys, that is us just rebooted it in the hope that the comment
Surely
section's
it's
going
got
to work. If it doesn't, we're just going to have some random chat until your comments come through. That's all we can do at this point.
Everybody's joining, guys. And we've now established it is Friday, not Saturday. So actually we've got the full weekend to look forward to.
It's Friday, yeah. It's Saturday, Sunday, what?
And this is actually our first ever weekend without the kids since Hudson's been born. Isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, because the first one we were in hospital.
Yeah.
So it's really quiet in the Howitt household. It's all so quiet.
We've got our family photo shoot on Sunday. We're really looking forward to that as well. Still don't have any comments appearing right now, so here we go. Australia.
What is a postpartum just given birth lady meant to wear for a family photo shoot?
You look hot in absolutely anything.
Good, because I'm wearing my nightie
Good.
and my dressing gown.
Wear your baby mama nightie.
I'll wear my nightie.
In fact,
I'll wear
you
my
will
dressing
wear a
gown.
nightie because I bought you 6 Tesco nighties because you didn't have any.
Because I kept peeing in them.
Because you peed on all the
I
nighties,
peed
so
on-
you can
No,
change
that's
through
a
all the
lie. I
nighties.
didn't actually pee-pee in them. My waters broke all over them all. And then I'd change my night and then my waters would go again.
Your waters broke. Nobody could have prepared me for that moment, right?
Or me. And I've had it done twice before.
The moment Abbie's waters broke, I expected... Right? So I expected it. Right? I swear to God, it was almost like
Do you know what
The
it was like?
Exorcist.
No.
Where like...
Do you know what it was like? You know when you're washing a teaspoon and you spin it and the water sprays in your face and you're so mad with the spoon?
That is what happened.
That's what it was like that moment.
And we're like, ah! It literally went in
That's
slow
what
motion.
happened. In fact, highly inappropriate, but I actually seen a man do a video tonight asking, he wanted to ask females what it actually felt like for them during intimate times. And I swear to you, the comment section was the funniest thing I've ever read. Women were writing, you know that moment when you're going to sneeze and it doesn't happen? That's what it feels like. And then another one was like, oh my God, what was it? It was hilarious. Ah. Oh, I will think of it. I need to tell you because it was hilarious.
No offence.
I was just there for...
any man watching
No,
this.
I was
I'm
just
sure
there for
you're
the
good.
comment section.
You're good in bed.
You would find the comment section hilarious too. It was pretty funny.
Thank you, Chloe. Hey, Emma from Somerset. Oklahoma. So what time is it in the USA?
And is it the same time in the full of the USA? That sounds really thick. No. I'm going to ask it.
Well, that's
Is that like asking, is it the same
time
time in the
full of
UK?
Is it?
Yeah. I was going to say everywhere should be the same time, but it could be because some places it's bedtime. It's dark. Oh my God. Baby brain's killing me right now. Abbie, you're absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, Holly Marie.
1:10 in the morning then. In Utah. Where's Utah?
Utah.
You talking to me?
Leanne, that wasn't just an attempt of the Australian accent. That was the Australian accent.
It was just like There's a shark in the water.
Barbie. Put on the Barbie. Put on the barbecue.
Put on Barbie.
Put a sausage. No.
Oh, like me.
I always go Irish. I end up Irish.
Aye, no matter what you do.
No matter
Every
what
time.
accent I do, I end up Irish. And I can't even do an Irish accent, though, if you ask me to do Irish. So I don't
We're
know.
in the USA. It's 3 p.m.
And Utah's in the USA, isn't it? See? 2:10 in Kansas.
Oh,
So it is
Kansas.
different times all over the USA.
Born in the USA.
That right?
I can't wait to come on holiday to the USA.
No.
Like, let's get this COVID pandemic thing over.
That was our last holiday before COVID struck, was Florida.
My daughter's head was out, but my waters hadn't broken. Nurse was freaking out, but found out there's a name for a baby born like this. It's called a
Yeah.
mermaid baby, but not sure if she would still be called that, as it was just her head.
That is amazing. It's actually...
What, they come out with the water?
No, when they come out in the bag,
Oh.
unpopped.
Well, that's what she said, her head was out. Oh, her head was out the bag. Huh?
Do you mean our head came out
You're never going to find her next
unpopped?
comment
No,
again.
unpopped, and then our waters came with the rest of the body. That's what I'm thinking. Thank you so much, Elise.
Cheers, Sam. We are
All
live on
different
TikTok
time
later.
zones in the US and Canada.
It's different time zones.
Yep. How was your birth in COVID times compared to the other two? Horrific, to put it nicely. It was an amazing experience because obviously I gave birth to our son. But if I could take it back and have it in pre-COVID times like I did with Gianna and Kai, then 1,000,000% I would do it. Would I change it? Do you know what? Nope.
Nope.
I think it's really
it is what it is.
easy.
It
Yeah,
happened
it is what
now.
it is. Our
He's-
son's here safe.
Yeah. At the time, it didn't feel like that. It felt like, why he's doing this to us? This shouldn't be happening. But then, the minute we were all in the room together, it was like, yeah, what was that? What happened there? It was
Gone.
all gone. Bear in mind, at that time of night, we were absolutely exhausted. We'd have been awake for over 24 hours at that point, weren't we?
I'd been in established labour for 15.5 hours by this point.
So, yeah, it was very emotional.
Yep.
Bonjour de France.
Bonjour.
Oui, ça va bien, merci. Nope.
I can't help out. I done German at school and it was the only subject I failed. That and
Okay.
geography.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Cole. J'habite à Dumfries en Écosse.
She totally made that up, didn't she? Please just tell me yes.
No.
Did you pass French though?
Eh?
Did you pass French?
Yeah, I always walk by it in the corridor because I'm so bad at it.
Oh, now they're writing back to you in French and now you've got no idea. Google Translate. I can't even read that out.
Oui, ça va bien, merci et vous? Oui, très bien, merci.
I'll just smile and say yes.
Guys, just go with it. Pretend I got it right.
Oh my god. Esther, you are an absolute queen. I had my twins naturally, both back to back. Killer. Wow.
let's have this one out on here, ladies, because one of the biggest things about sharing our birth story, our conversations within the comment section,
they're awful.
were awful. It was women v
Against women.
Because natural birth against C-section, and how they were, this one was worse than this one, and mine's was harder than your one.
I was actually disgusted that women were going against other women in your most vulnerable time in your life. Everybody has a different experience. There'll be people who've had a trillion times worse experience than what we had. There'll be people who had an easy birth compared to what we had. And the lady who had an easier birth compared to us might be the lady who's now suffering with postpartum depression. None of that matters. Like, we all have our own experience, and every single woman is valid to feel how they feel after their birth experience, regardless to how sore they were or how unsore they were, or how quickly they were able to get up and wash and dress and feed their child, and how slow somebody was, because their body takes longer to recover. I was so taken back by the amount of hate, and even towards me saying, oh, you don't know what childbirth's like, you've never gave birth naturally. And I'm like, well, actually I have. I gave birth twice naturally, and then I had a C-section. So now I can say I've had both. But I was so shocked. To me, birth is birth, and you have every single right to feel how you feel, whether you had medication to help you through the pain or you didn't have medication to help you through the pain. Like,
what happened to women supporting women?
Yeah, birth is
Bigging up
traumatic.
each other.
Whatever way you do it, it is a horrific yet the most incredible experience of your life. It is just madness. I was so shocked.
Thank you, Kirsty.
Wow, that's amazing, Chantel.
I was 5-6 centimetres dilated at home. I got to the hospital at 12:20 and had my first daughter at 1:22.
See, that was the kind of birth I was hoping
What?
for. And one of my best friends, she's had 3 babies, and all 3 of her babies were born within an hour of her starting contractions. I'm like, I was really hoping for that 3rd time.
But anyways, if you do anything today, you're looking on a post, big up another woman. It's like the most loveliest thing. Like, I came across a post where it was literally women standing up for women, and that is just
amazing
to see. But when it came to birth, I was like, Jesus Christ, it was like an ocean splitting.
Yeah. But then what were you like when you first met me? Like, I am the type of person, if I see a woman in the street with a nice jacket on, I will go up and tell her she's got a nice jacket on, and I'll ask where it's from. If I see somebody at the other end of the shopping centre, I will go and ask her where her trainers are from or where her shoes are from. If she's got a nice shade of lipstick on or her makeup looks good at the cashier, I will say to her, your makeup's lovely today. You smell really nice. What perfume have you got on?
Yeah, but I'm too painfully shy for that, though. I'm way shyer than you.
Yeah, you're so shy. Whereas, do you know what? I can remember one time somebody came up to me one day, and I can't even remember what it was. I had a jacket on or something like that, and a woman came up to me and asked where I'd got it. And do you know what? I felt good for the rest of the day, just because some stranger who didn't even know me had taken time out their day to even acknowledge that I looked nice that day. So now it is one of my biggest promises. If I ever see anything I like, I will always make sure I tell the person. Always do.
Well, it's like when that lady that was wearing the dungarees outside River Island.
Yeah, I went and stopped her.
We were in the middle of having lunch together, and then suddenly Abs was like, phew, hey, hope you don't mind me stopping you. I just want to say you look absolutely fantastic in them dungarees. I've been looking for them myself. Whereabouts do you get them? And I was like,
Where's my wife gone?
I was like, so
But
how do you know her? I don't.
I don't.
Like, ah?
But she had just gave birth to a baby, and it's the mum dungarees. Anybody's seen them? They're so cool. I really want a pair. dungarees and the baby goes in them. And she had this on with her newborn in the dungarees. So I was like, I need to ask her. And it was so nice because then her husband came out of Boots and he joined in with the conversation. And he was super excited about the dungarees too because he had bought her them. So he felt super chuffed with his purchase. So I didn't just make her day, I made his day too, that he purchased something.
He well got brownie
good.
points
Yeah,
as he walked away.
I just gave him brownie points without even knowing.
Thank you, Maggie, for the stars. I think your whole story is amazing and I think you're both lovely people. Best wishes to you and the beautiful family. Thank you so much, Karen. We really appreciate that.
I've asked where I've bought my clothes. Decide it does make you feel good. I tell folk if they look good. It's totally Anne Bain. Honestly, like if you think about throughout your life, you can always remember them horrible comments that people have made to you throughout your life, and they always stick with you. So instead of people just having them comments to have in their life, make sure they've got some nice comments too of a stranger telling them something nice.
Where are the dungarees from? I'm pretty sure they're actually from Australia.
Yeah. And
You
trying
can't
to
get
get
them-
them shipped here.
Yeah, you can't get them in the UK. They're really expensive. However, she says it's the best purchase she's ever had. They keep well. They're...
I can't think of the name.
If you... Wait a minute. Let me just...
Any Australians on here that know, I want to say they're Mumsa or something like that.
Mumsy
Mums.
dungarees.
They're
Because you
stunning.
get the
though.
dad dungarees too.
Yeah. But they're made to wear while you're pregnant with your bump, and then you can wear them with your newborn baby in the pouch in the front once you've gave birth.
Right, let's have a look.
But yeah, I'm sure they're from Australia. Or not from the UK anyway.
Okay, no, it's showing me babies dungarees. Right.
Dungaroos.
Nope, it's not that one.
I had my daughter 2 weeks before you had your son. We experienced the exact same birth as well. Wow, Claire. Sending so much love. I hope you and your daughter are doing well. And you're getting some sleep. And I hope you've recovered well after your section as well. Because I know that's not easy. Hi, how are you both? Can you see my comment? And you two are so cute together. I love watching your journey. Thank you so much, Chels Goulby.
The mumsy. So these is what that lady had on. You can wear them whilst you're pregnant. And then after, they're adjustable, and even when you're not pregnant, you can still wear them as well. But
they're so cool.
You never know, you might get them one day.
Maybe. She literally said they were the comfiest thing she's ever wore.
What was it? Mumsy? The mumsy, it is.
Nancy Pearson. Oh, you're
It's down that way. It's down this way.
Aye.
You went by it.
How are you feeling after the C-section? I was rough longer than I thought. You both may suffer some PTSD from the birth. I did. It was traumatising, but a healthy baby is most important, of course. Canada, I love yous and all you're about. Thank you so much, Nancy Pearson. Do you know what? I've actually bounced back a lot quicker than what I thought. If you had asked me 4 days after my section, I literally felt like I was going to be out of bounds for weeks. The pain was so bad for the first week. But once I got moving, for the past 5 days, 4 or 5 days, I've literally been back to pretty much normal, doing everything.
Incredible. If
that I
anything,
usually
it's tender to touch.
Yeah.
That kind of feeling rather
And
than...
what I find is during the night I still get sore when I'm trying to move. If I've been laying like an awkward position or anything, I do still get sore. And sometimes what I'll find is, because I'm not generally sore as long as I keep up with pain relief, I forget, and see if I forget and I turn the wrong way, then I can get like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. 100% with the PTSD, I can completely see why. I just keep trying to be so positive about the birth because I think I could really easily slip into a bad place if I really thought about it, especially after Gianna and Kai's births. And I think at times I even thought I'd had a rough birth with Gianna and Kai, but actually after experiencing this, I feel like that was nothing compared to what me and Cole have just been through. To be honest, my heart breaks more for Cole than it does for me.
Mine doesn't. Mine breaks for the fact that you were so upset and scared to go and I wasn't allowed to come with you. That was my main... Ugh, and I'm like, no, this wasn't how it was supposed to be.
A C-section was one of my biggest fears ever. So to be told we had no choice.
We waited a long time for that moment together as well, didn't we? And it wasn't the moment we expected. However, because a lovely lady suggested that, why don't you just go a live video?
Nurse,
I do feel like I was with you.
Yeah.
Like, I do have that in my head that I was there anyways.
Yep, so do I. The first part of my section was petrifying. Literally in a new room, butt naked, nobody speaking to me. Feeling so alone, getting contractions back to back. It wasn't nice. But the minute I seen Cole's face and seen babies, literally all of that just goes away, disappears, doesn't it?
You're amazing. My baby boy's 6 weeks now. So I don't miss pregnancy. I had, there's that word again.
Polydramnios. My pubic bone killed, so wondered if that's why he was in so much pain too. It was awful. Glad we both got healthy little boys. That would make sense because at the start of my pregnancy, we put it down to SPD because I had SPD in my previous pregnancies, but then that pain seemed to actually go. And my hips were much better and I could get in and out the car and stuff. And then the further on I got, the pain came back, but it wasn't the same pain as SPD. It was a pain I hadn't had before, which would then explain where that pain was coming from, but they hadn't picked up on it.
Well, that's it. Like, when Abbie's waters had burst, she went from being, well, you've seen Abbs at the end, really, really big, to it literally look like a football.
Yeah.
Like a football pregnant.
The midwife couldn't believe it.
It
was like,
where'd you go?
Where'd that big bump go?
Exactly. You did what was best for the baby
And for you.
That's all that mattered. In the end, it was just, no, his heartbeat was going down.
Yeah.
And it was just like,
at
just
the end,
go.
when they told me I had to have a section, I didn't care about me in that moment. What I cared about was our son.
Yeah.
That's all I cared about.
I think for me, it was that fear of, I've just watched his heartbeat drop that low and now they're taking Abbs away and I can't be there in that moment to know that everyone's okay and I'm standing in a room like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Like, that was a horrible feeling, but...
Not knowing if I'm okay,
the unknown.
if baby's okay, yeah.
Mine is still numb 10 years later.
Mine's is completely numb. It's such a strange feeling, isn't it?
Would you guys go for another baby?
I don't know. We've said after having Hudson, never say never. To be honest, before I had Hudson and when I was pregnant even, I always said one more. That was it. Like, 3 is more than enough. I would never have another baby after 3. But actually now having Hudson,
I woke up in the morning to a Facebook status
I wouldn't write it off. Let's just say that.
where
okay?
Abs had deep thoughts with you guys through the night. And I'm reading this status. I'm like, am I reading that right? She's like, oh, I'm feeling really broody and I never thought I could have another one, but I think I actually could have another one. And I was like...
But I'm like, how can you feel broody when you have a baby?
But you're not going to feel more broody when you've got a baby. Is that not natural? Yeah. Surely you're looking at this wee bundle and you're like, wee toesies and wee handies.
Until the real sleepless nights come and he's screaming. And then I might change my mind.
He's going to be a good boy.
He's going to be a good boy, right?
Yes.
Let's not jinx it. It's been very good boy so far. We've not even heard him cry really yet. We've heard a whimper. That's it.
How did you decide who would carry the baby? We've kind of always known who would carry the baby. We always kind of knew which way we were going to do it. Me and Abs, since we met, it was one of the first.
We spoke about it on our first date.
We literally used to love sitting up at night and having these long chats back the door, smoking a fag like we did back then, and we would just sit there for hours and hours on end chatting. What are we going to do? I'm so excited for the rest of our life. How are we going to do it? And it was just the way it worked for us. Abs, personally,
I would struggle with coal carrying. I think it's just what feels most natural to me. I don't know if it's because I've already carried two, that it just wouldn't sit right with me, coal carrying. I feel like, not that's my job, but that's what I want to do in a relationship. I want to be the one who carries. Obviously, we spoke about it and said if it were to fail with my body and that wasn't going to happen, would Cole carry? Then 100% yes, and I would 100% go with that and accept that. But for me, it feels most natural for me to be the one who carries.
And again, for me, I feel exactly the same way. I feel like Abs is the better choice of the two of us. Definitely a stronger person when it comes to stuff like that as well. I think I'd be the worst pregnant woman in history. It would have been funny, but I think I would have probably been the worst wouldn't I? I definitely wouldn't have made a good pregnant lady, would I? The thought of me, our situation, obviously we've got Gianna and Kai. It's lovely for them to see their mum pregnant as well. Continuing on the family, so it's keeping the normality with them. My wife carrying our baby, that's everything to me. That's something that
it doesn't get much nicer than that.
Nah, it doesn't. It's absolutely perfect. That is our perfect. That doesn't mean that the next person's going to feel that way. And before anyone asks the question, if we did have another one,
I would carry again.
But we've heard the rumours. We've heard people say, oh, Cole's selfish for forcing Abs to carry, or Abs wouldn't let Cole carry. We're in a loving relationship, and like any couple, when you make a decision, you make it between the two of you, and nobody else matters.
We do what's best for us, and with both our health reasons.
Oh, there's my wee French
it worked
pal.
Perfect.
Avez-vous fait de la kin pendant la grossesse?
I wish I knew what you were saying.
I'm going to translate that. Do you think it's French?
Yes.
Right, let's go. Let's translate this, guys.
Let's try. Thank you so much for all the love, guys.
Translate.
The comments are froze again.
Enter text, right.
While you're doing that, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to turn the heating off because I'm getting a hot flush and I'm absolutely sweating here.
Oh,
babe, he is definitely growing. When I look at him there, sound asleep. You're getting little chubby cheeks.
we're getting there, guys.
Are you though?
I don't think it's picking it up completely right, but maybe we'll be able to... Oh!
Did you exercise during pregnancy? Did you exercise during pregnancy?
Did you exercise during pregnancy?
Really?
Yep.
I didn't exercise during pregnancy, no. I just done my normal day-to-day life as much as I could. By the end of pregnancy, not a lot was possible. I was in too much pain.
You alright, Rona? Alright, let's get the wee man.
Oh, here comes Todd. For anybody who's not met, This is Todd coming to say hello. You need to go down because your puppy's coming to say hello to everybody. He's alright. All the peoples.
He's a good boy.
Todd is a full Jack Russell. A lot of people think he's a dachshund or a sausage dog. But he's not. He's a Jack Russell, isn't he, puppy? Yes. And Todd is 3. And he absolutely loves Hudson, don't you? Yes, he's your puppy. I think you think he's your puppy. When we take Hudson away, he's like, why are you taking my baby? I feed him. Yes.
You can't be hungry again.
Oh my God, Vanessa, that is the cutest comment ever. Vanessa Rossiter. Only started following you recently,
Sorry.
but if you were both my daughters, I would be super proud of you. Well, that is so, so lovely. Thank you so much.
Hello, handsome.
Is Mummy waking you up? She's rotting to you.
This wee Hudson.
Is a wee man?
He's got these wee bear slippers on. I swear to God, they're literally the cutest little things I've ever seen in my puff.
He will be wearing them till his feet no longer fit in
I
them
know.
because they're so cute. And to be fair, they're actually the only things that I've found for a baby that stay on their feet.
They do.
When Gianna and Kai were that small, I never could find anything that fit on, that stayed on their feet.
Cole, has he peed in your mouth yet? Nope, but he's managed to hit every single part of me, but not my
Everywhere
mouth.
else.
Not mummy's mouth.
And he's not peed on me yet. I don't know what Cole does. I can't talk though because when I had Kai, he was literally a serial pee offender.
We went to register his birth today, and we went for some lunch, and we went into the bath. Well, I went into the bathroom to get him changed, and I was like to Abs, surely that is not right. I came back out the bathroom, and I was like, I can't change him in there. It's like hard plastic. I was like, there's no way you lie the baby.
The changing stations are so tough, aren't they, guys? It's like just
we're-
that hard plastic.
Are you supposed to lie your baby on that hard plastic part? Like, I came back out and I was like, nope, I'll put the cover in the wash after, but give me the spare cover because I'm using that for him to lie on. There is no way.
Are you both mummy? So we both kind of call each other mummy, like when we're talking between us, like go and see mummy, go and see mummy. We both say that. But obviously as he gets older, that'll change. It'll probably be, I'll be mummy and Cole will be mum or mama. But we feel like he'll kind of decide that himself. Gianna and Kai obviously still call me mummy. And when they shout on Cole, it's mummy Cole, whatever. And even if they just shout mum, you usually know by what question they're asking which mum they mean. Because they know who
Yeah,
to
when-
ask what.
When you answer and it's not supposed to be you,
Yeah.
you get the,
Not you, the other
The
mum.
other mum. That's what we usually hear. So Hudson is now 17 days old. How can we have had him for 17 days? Like, that just is crazy.
I feel like he's been here forever.
No.
Like, I don't feel like it's went fast, the 17 days. Like, I feel like he's just always been here.
Well, you kind of forgot we had a baby earlier on.
Well, I never forgot we had a baby.
Slightly.
I was just thinking about Abs is going on a night out with her friends, and I was like, perfect opportunity. I was like, I'll take Gianna and Kai go-karting. I want to take them to the late night session in Glasgow, and I've been wanting to do it for ages. So I was like, I'll take them there on the Saturday night and do the late night go-karting. And Abs is like, you've got another son.
And I was like, you'll need to take my mum or your mum or something with you. She was like, why? I'll just go myself with them. And I was like, who's having the baby? Can't come to the pub with me. But that's not till the end of March, so plenty of time.
Maybe I just put mummy's carrier on and you can come on the go-karts with me. Karens would love to see that. They would so.
Yeah, that's what I said to Cole. I would just change him in the pram. He's in the carry cot part, so it'd be easy enough to change his bum in there. Can completely sympathise with being induced on a drip. It's extremely
Jazz.
intense compared to natural labour. It is.
Is beer a Scottish thing or Cole and Abbie family thing? How much did your beautiful boy weigh? Bear is a nickname we've got for each other, and it just moved on to Bear, Mama Bear. Wait a minute, can I show them the jumpers?
Yeah.
Okay, go to Mummy.
Kissy, mummy.
Go. Wait until you see
Yeah,
these guys.
Bear's literally just like calling your partner babe or anything like that. Yeah, where it came from, I've got no idea. We've literally called each other it from the start. I don't know where it came from. It's just something we said, and it's always kind of stuck. I'm not sure why, Bear, but it's there, Bear bum. Yes, it is. You look bright red, son. Are you squeezing?
I think he is.
You squeezy boy. Says I'm sweating. Pardon you.
So I got these.
How cute are these?
I got this for Abs, Mama Bear,
Look at the hood.
with the ears. This for Gianna.
Oh yeah, sorry Nancy. And Hudson weighed £7.3 when he was born.
Little Bear.
For Gianna,
And then I got that for Hudson.
Baby Bear.
Baby Bear.
How cute are they? But
They
we're
are well
waiting
cute.
for a bit because Hudson's won't fit him yet, and I don't want mine and Gianna's to be ruined by the time Hudson's fits. So we're waiting till Hudson's fits, and then we can wear them. But they're so cute.
Thank you, Natalie. Oh, thank you, Gail. Appreciate it.
Oh, totally, Jessica. Literally cannot imagine life without him now. Just too perfect.
He's always been there. Love Cole's silky video and new surprise shorty video. Can I get a shout out, please? Feeling rough. Tested positive for COVID yesterday. So binge watching your vids on TikTok. Thank you so much. Sending love to you, and I hope you recover well. We had it, and it was horrendous, and it was a very rough time, and I sympathise with anybody going through that.
Yeah.
I know it's one of the things that we all get a bit different, but that one was...
Yeah, that was rough. Being heavily pregnant at the time did not help either.
Yeah, Fiona, we're still live. We're just going in a minute, but we'll post it and you will be able to watch the live from the start. I am going to reach out to a friend of mine on Facebook because the comment section isn't working for us, which I'm gutted about. It's our first experience doing a proper live on Facebook, but our comment section just isn't going up. I've got to flick it. You'll have seen me do this loads of times. I'm flicking back and forward, and each time I do that I get 4 new ones, and it's going really slow. Hey Smithy.
His due date.
In fact,
Is it
Smithy,
not today?
perfect person to ask. My comment section isn't...
It's so
It's
slow.
not loading up.
Is that right? Like crazy slow.
Is that him?
No. Oh. 1 minute, guys. Sorry. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
There.
Okay, wait a minute.
1 minute. There. Press it. Oh, he's gone.
This one.
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
Let's ask Smithy. Hello!
Ah, Julie. Tomorrow. Hudson is meant to be due tomorrow.
every time I do that, it still only refreshes and gives us 4 more.
Did you go live through the Creator Studio?
Yes.
Go live on your Facebook page and then go through the Facebook app.
Right, so it doesn't make a difference when you go through the one.
Difference, yeah.
Aye, right, okay.
All right. Okay. It's so slow.
Use a second phone to read the comments.
Ah, right.
Oh, is that why we see people
Okay,
do
I'll give
it?
that a shout.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah, it was like, you're the exact friend I was
That's
thinking
who
of
we
as well.
needed.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay, cheers, pal. Da.
So how crazy
Okay,
is
we
that?
went live wrong. We were supposed to do it through our Facebook
Facebook page.
and not our creator. But if we do this, let's try it.
Let's see if it works.
Let's try this, guys.
No, you want to stay on the other one, don't you?
No, stay on here.
All right, okay.
And then I go on the live
And we can see the comments.
as they come through. Here we go.
Aha!
And you read them from your own comment section.
How crazy is it? Hudson was meant to be due tomorrow.
No,
and
he
he's 17
wasn't.
days old, yeah. 22nd.
He's gorgeous. Abs, you're glowing. Thank you so much, Fiona.
Thank you.
That's it. It's all coming through now. Guys, we can see your comments.
We can see your comments now.
Thanks, Nick. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that was Nick from the Smithy family. And if you don't already, go give them a follow. They're an awesome family. Love them all to bits. Cannot wait till summer. Hopefully COVID restrictions are a lot less and we'll be able to go and meet up with them. And then you might see some videos of us together.
Cole been down to ask, tattoos on your ears, were they painful to get? Congratulations, both of on your baby boy. I swear to God, and if anybody else in the comments has had a tattoo done on your ear before, you cannot feel it. And when I mean you can't feel it,
At
even
all.
if you were to do this right now, right? Put your fingernail in your ear and just slightly press it. There's no real like sore pain. Like if you've done that there, you can feel it, but here you can't. You can't feel the needle going at all.
It is so strange. Both me and Cole have also got matching tattoos on our ears, and both of us were actually asking the tattoo artist, "Are you sure? Like you're actually tattooing?" It's so strange.
Thank you, Angie. I'm reading your comments off of here. So your comments on here are going at real time, whereas your comments on our screen are completely frozen.
Oh, we are farting.
Hey, bumper trumper.
You're pumping in front of
Look at
5,000
this.
people.
Papa's little pup.
Papa's little pupperoo. Yes, you are.
Will you design tattoos for each other for the kids?
No, I'm not very good at drawing.
Well,
But yeah.
I beg to differ. I mean, shall I show everybody your drawing?
Oh yeah, that was pretty good.
I mean, do you want to see the tattoo that Ab's done on me?
I've got a tattoo machine and I can do it again.
Oh, no,
I'm
thank
not
you.
pregnant anymore. Yay! Me and
This-
Cole gave each other secret tattoos. We blindfolded each other and we got to tattoo whatever we wanted on each other. We did too.
Wait, can you see it? There we go. Excuse the hairiness.
That is what I done on my wife.
So, should I allow my wife to design a tattoo? Probably not. Never again.
I'm very good at drawing. That was very artistic.
His hair, bless. My youngest had dark hair when she was born, then went ginger when she was 4 months old. Now she's blonde, light brown. I was actually born with white blonde, and then it wasn't till I was 13 I went this colour. I always had
But was
blonde
it
hair.
white blonde when you were born? This is what we need to find out.
I'm pretty sure it was. Well, I
'Cause
know,
it's
I
so
know it was
rare
white blonde.
to see babies with white blonde.
I know when I was
Who here's had
when
a
I was 1.
newborn with white blonde hair?
Here, if you read the comments from there. When I was 1, there's a photo of me sitting on my dad's car with a mohawk blonde hair.
Yeah, no, but by then it would
Like, it could have changed, so I'm not entirely sure.
Cole doesn't believe me that most of his hair's probably going to fall out and he's going to end up with the papa look.
For mummies to a newborn, you both look well, and
Aw.
again, he's adorable.
A stick man with a willy, and I would definitely let Abs do it again. Thank you, Kaylee. I thought it was very good. Thank you so
Lisa
much,
Terry.
Lisa Terry, for the stars. I'm so sorry we've not said thank you. We're literally just seeing it here.
We're
So
finally
thank
seeing
you
it. So our
much,
next
guys.
live, I promise, we will sit. We'll go hopefully live on Facebook, and it'll work first time rather
Yeah.
than the Creator Studio. If not, we've got a backup. We can actually read your questions.
Yeah.
So we've not really been able to answer many questions, but
Oh
we'll
my
definitely...
God. Nicola Pritchard. My son had white blonde hair. No.
Oh, sorry.
And strawberry blonde. Nicola Pritchard. So my maiden name before me and Cole got married was Pritchard. So I was originally Abbie Pritchard. It's not often I ever see any more Pritchards.
I have a Hudson as well.
Oh.
Good choice in name, Steph.
We were contemplating Colin Hudson Pritchard. I wanted him to be Pritchard Howitt.
Do you have the other children's names with a tattoo? Maybe a special family tattoo for you both? I've got Gianna and Kai's initials. Abs has got their
Gianna and
names.
Kai.
My tattoo that I'm booked in for is for Gianna and Kai. So before that's next, and I've got a tattoo to get for Abs as well, and then I'll get one for wee Huddy Boy. But I was supposed to get it done ages ago, but COVID's just been a no-go.
And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a house tattooed on my stomach with Gianna Kai and Hudson's initials, because that was their house for 9 months.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get a little house to say that was... I might get a wee tent. That's a wee camp zone. You camped there for 9 months.
I've just had a little girl and she's a week younger than Hudson. Aww. It's so lovely to hear all about your journey, as it makes me feel I'm not just going through things on my own. He's just adorable.
Do you know what? It's such a split thing of us sharing truth of pregnancy, after pregnancy, how hormones make you feel. We've had hate for sharing the actual reality of pregnancy and after birth, and why would you share that? Or I think some people seem to think as well, a lot of what I share is just miserable. It's not. What I share is the actual reality of what can happen with your hormones and changes that a lot of people don't actually know about. And the reason I share it is because when I had Gianna, my first child, 10 years ago, I had no idea of half of the stuff that I know now. And I was petrified. For instance, when I got baby blues with Gianna, and now to me, baby blues is completely different to postpartum depression. Baby blues is after pregnancy, your hormones literally rocket to the floor. You get 3 to 4 days of feeling mega, mega low, really hormonal, really emotional, and just feeling awful. And then it passes as quick as it came. So nothing like postpartum depression. I had no idea of this. Nobody had even spoke about this with me. When I got it with Gianna 14 days after giving birth, I literally felt like I was going insane. I was phoning all of my family members like, is this normal? Like, I literally felt like I was losing it, and I couldn't understand why, because I was so happy. I had nothing to be miserable about at that time, so I couldn't understand why I felt so sad. So if I can help just one person, even whether it's your first or your fifth pregnancy,
to realise that it's normal,
realise that that's okay to feel like that, then I will. To me, it's not everybody has easy pregnancies or easy labour experiences or struggle with different things, and there'll be other things that people have struggled with differently from us. So we're just sharing our personal journey and trying to help people as much as I can.
Gianna is Cole's double. I always thought she was hers biologically. Everybody does. It's not the first time it's been said. It is said day in, day out. What is that?
Thank you so much, Samantha Clark.
Thank you, Samantha Clark. That's a cup
That's
of
mad.
coffee.
That comment section on there is still not moved.
No, it's not moved. Yeah, we've had that from the start of ever meeting each other,
Yeah.
especially when Gianna's big teeth came through. She had that big smile like mine. It's just, I don't know, we just always say it was meant to be, but
Yeah.
someone did comment on the comment section saying there is a term for it when your parent or guardian that brings you up, you start to look like them regardless to being biologically related, and it's got a word for it.
Yep, I can't remember what the
No, I
word
can't
was,
remember
but
what
a
it's
lot of
called either.
people think Cole gave birth to Gianna and I gave birth to Kai because Kai is more like me, which obviously isn't the case. I had Gianna and Kai before I met Cole. Kai was only 2 and Gianna was 4 when we met. So yeah, Cole's been there from a young age and has been amazing.
Currently 20 weeks and I'm not enjoying it at all. That is okay. Like, let that be okay for everybody as well. Not everybody is going to enjoy pregnancy. Not everything is sunshine and roses when it comes to pregnancy. You're allowed to feel like, God, this is horrendous. Just because you're pregnant, you don't have to be like, oh, this is the most magical thing in the world.
Getting your baby
I've
at the
noticed
end
that
is
as well. Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
The guilt that women feel because they're not
They don't
enjoying
enjoy
it.
pregnancy.
Yeah, but that's okay.
You can not enjoy pregnancy but enjoy having a baby at the end of it. Like, you get pregnant to have a baby, not to be pregnant.
Yeah.
And a lot of women, I think it's sad that women are made to feel like they've got to enjoy pregnancy, and if
Some
they
people
don't...
do. Some people absolutely love it.
Yeah. One of my friends, she literally worked
Thank you, Debbie.
till the day she gave birth with all 3 of her children. The day she gave up work, she literally gave birth that night on all 3 of her babies. She sailed through pregnancy, wouldn't have known any different, was still going to the gym every day. And literally I looked and all like, I need a pregnancy like that. Like, that's amazing. But not everybody has that, and that's okay too.
I don't want you to think I'm being rude, guys. I'm looking down here because I'm reading your comments on this phone down here as the comments are frozen on our screen just now. I have a nearly 2-year-old and my pregnancy has left me with anxiety. You're both my safe space. I appreciate you both.
Sending so much love to you, Ellie.
I appreciate it. Honestly, like, sometimes I'm like, I don't want to do social media. I could switch it off like that because of some people. And then the likes of yourself saying that, I'm like, no, that's exactly why we do it. That is the reason why we do it. We do enjoy it. But yeah, I appreciate that comment as well. And I'm glad we can help you.
Social media is a complete minefield. It is got so many perks to it that we absolutely adore, and we literally wouldn't be here without all of your support, and I don't think I'd even got through the pregnancy and everything without everybody's support. So that in itself is just incredible, but obviously with that comes hate, the downsides, and it can be stressful, it can be upsetting at times, and it's about being able to be stronger than that and be able to pass through it, which we're learning.
Julie says, sore nipples, spots, fat back. Oh yes, it's wonderful.
Exactly.
What did you crave the most, and what was your most weirdest craving while you were pregnant?
To be honest, I've never really had weird cravings in any of my pregnancies. Every pregnancy, I've craved oranges. Hudson, all's I drunk was fresh orange juice and apple juice.
I was sent to Tesco's, God knows how many times, for fresh orange juice.
Yeah. I literally, when I was in labour, I drank Tip Tops and crisp sandwiches.
10 Tip Tops a night. Ice battens, not Tip Tops.
Yeah.
A lot of people would be lost without you both. You really do help a lot of people. Thank you, Kat. Negative Nancy's will always be about just keep being used, keep it real. Thank you.
Yeah.
I love my first pregnancy. I sailed through it. My second, I hated every second of it. I couldn't wait for it to be over. As soon as she came out, I had so much love for her. Exactly. It's fine. Everybody's got to experience everything different. I personally, I know in advance. We're lucky we've got 2 female bodies. If I was to carry a baby, I know I would feel that way because I would struggle with anxiety, because I've got to look after precious cargo, and I would just be a worried wreck all the time.
Yeah.
Don't let the minority ruin your success, ladies. Yous are amazing and always make me smile. Yous have so much positivity and likability. Thank you, Cara. Mine was Taco Bell, mild sauce.
Oh no, at the
just
start,
sauce.
Burger King. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I couldn't care less about the taco, but also won't give you the sauce without the taco. I tried. I wouldn't be here without you two. I want to thank you both. I am who I am because of you.
Thank you so much, Jackie.
Sending so much love your way.
And you know what? We can say the same for all you guys because we literally wouldn't be here without yous and all your support.
Yeah, I say it from the start, like sharing our IVF journey, it was stressful, and if we were to have another wee one, we wouldn't share our IVF journey. It will always be there for people to see. I forgot where I was going with that there. What was she saying? Nah,
Just
gone.
don't let the minority spoil like your success.
Yep, I've lost my train of thought. Train of
I
thought?
think-
Train of thought.
No, train of thought.
Train of thought.
No, I think what you were trying to say was we've shared our journey, we've taken the stress of that and the hate that came with sharing our IVF journey. We don't ever regret sharing one part of our IVF journey and never will. If anything, I feel grateful that we shared it
Yeah.
and grateful for the amount of couples, that not just same-sex couples, many couples who have messaged us saying they no longer feel as scared to start IVF because they know what's to come and they know what to kind of expect, having watched us. But if we
Thanks,
were to
Margot.
go for another baby, we wouldn't share it. We'd obviously share when I was pregnant if we did. But we feel like we've done our part on that, but we'll still be here, sharing our life.
What did you think you were having before you found out? I could have placed my bet my whole life on that Hudson was going to be a girl. My full family are girls. We don't have any little boys
There was
on our
no
side.
boys to carry on the Howitt name.
No boys to carry on the Howitt name. My brother's got boys, my stepbrother's got boys, so for the Howitt name, it was all girls. And then...
So it could only be Cole having a boy to carry on the Howitt name.
And you did it.
And I said
So
from
that's
day
where
one we were having a boy.
the celebration of, oh my God.
There's a boy!
And Abs was like, yeah, but I think I'd like to have another one and I hope it had a wee girl. It's like, no, another boy. You both are awesome and just... Sorry, the comments are jumping. Just lovely people. So glad I came across you both. You wear your heart in your sleeve, and for that, you're beautiful inside and out, and we'll keep watching. Thank you so much, Julie. Really appreciate that. I'm going back to work at the end of the month, feeling very, very nervous. I'm the kind of person that when I take a shift, I find it hard to adapt.
Yeah.
Like, if I stop working, I get that horrible anxiety that, oh, what if I suddenly forgot how to cut hair? Well, of course I've not forgot how to cut hair, but that's how it makes it feel for me. So I don't like having my foot out the water for too long because I need to get back into the swing of it. So I will reduce my hours slightly in the barbers, but I'm looking forward to going back in. We were in there today and...
Felt nice seeing a few
yeah,
of our regulars.
seen a few of our regulars and it was really nice.
They were so excited that we were literally just popped in and they were there. So it was lovely.
You both are fantastic, such a lovely couple. You both deserve all the happiness. Your little family are gorgeous. Sorry, your comment jumped away. So happy for you all. Can't wait to see your next chapter. Love to you all. Thank you so much, Sharon. Well, guys, we're going to call it a night just now. We might actually come live tomorrow during the day at some point. Now
Yep.
we know how to do it
Now
properly.
we know how to do it properly.
And hopefully I'll not have to sit on my phone either. Hopefully I could just go through Facebook and speak to you all normally, but we'll get a proper chat then and I can answer more of your questions. sorry about the start of our live that was like, and it still froze on the same 3 before I was on the phone. So that's how long it's froze on the screen. So I do apologise, but we will, I think we've got it all sorted. So hopefully we'll be able to get that all up and running.
Yep.
But it was so nice to catch up. If you just joined, I will post this live afterwards, so you'll be able to rewatch it back if you've missed the start. And we'll hopefully see you tomorrow. We have got our...
That was not me.
That must have been you.
That was him.
That had to have been you.
No, it wasn't. Hudson Howitt.
Babe.
Clutty Dublin.
Babe, that was you.
I promise you that was not me.
Look at me in the
Look,
eyes.
he's smiling. Babe, that was not me.
Babe.
No. That was your son. Look, I'm smiling. No wonder you're happy now.
Oh my God, did you hear that?
Gee
I
whiz.
can't see your comments because they're not moving, but I'm going to come on here to look at them.
You dirty wee minx.
That was a proper Trump. That actually gave me a fright. I
How
thought,
can
you
such
just let that
a
out in front of
gorgeous
everybody.
little boy fart so much?
Whilst we're here, and I can see that that idiot has just joined in. Wait a minute, let me see if I can block them while they're in. No. Okay, so the Cole... Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yep, block Cole and Abbie. Right, so them stupid Cole and Abbie Facebook pages, Instagram pages, Cole and Abbie, Coliawa and Abbie, they're all spelt wrong.
They're not us.
Free prize, win a competition, all of this. We wouldn't do any of that. We've literally got one Facebook page, the one we're on just now. Ignore them, block them, and never ever give your bank details over online, guys. Look, he's like a little rattlesnake. Love it, Huddy. You both are awesome. Well, guys, we're going live over in our TikTok because this is a night that we go live on TikTok on a Friday night. So if you want to continue watching us and meet us over there, we will see you there soon.
See you
Love
soon,
to
guys.
all.